Hey, what's going on? Just doing a little check here with the volume. Little check. It's welcome to the live stream here. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope everybody had a wonderful Mother's Day, and this weekend's been beautiful. And I was able to head over to Keene, New Hampshire. That's where my folks are from, and drove over there and spent some Mother's Day time with my mom and my dad, my brother over there in the western side of New Hampshire. I'm not sure how many of you are from that part of New Hampshire, but it's definitely a beautiful drive, especially going past Mount Monadnock and going into that region and kind of being around there. So, welcome to the live stream. I'm really excited because this is going to be hopefully a productive stream. And if you joined me last week, I tried to do a call last Tuesday, a live stream, and we did some cold calling, and I was able to book a show during the stream, which was pretty awesome. And also wanted to give you guys some feedback and some results of what happened in the days followed. Because out of 13 calls that I made during that live stream, the next 2 days I ended up getting 3 calls back, and I booked 2 more shows. So in total, out of the total 13 calls that I made during the last live stream, I ended up booking about 3 shows. So I'm excited about that. Also, I wanted to just appreciate everybody who has subscribed to the channel so far, and just want to say a big thank you to all the encouragement that I'm getting almost every day on the videos. And I really like sharing what I'm learning along this journey. And I'm in my gig clothes right now, and I just got back from a show. I did a show over in Bedford, New Hampshire, and it was a lot of fun. Did it for a memory care community, and those are probably my favorite shows to do. Just because I can do like a lot of improvising, and a lot of the show is more about like kind of the feeling and the attitude that you go in with, and everything that you bring with you as far as like personality and just kind of just positivity and just kind of being happy for everybody. They kind of really draw onto that, and it's just so much fun. So I wanted to just say really quickly, I appreciate everybody who is joining me on the streams lately, and I just wanted to shine some love and light on everybody and say thank you for all your support. My goal really for this channel is to empower you and equip you with skills that you need to go out there into your community and shine love and light on seniors. It's a wonderful thing to do. I get a lot of fulfillment doing this work, and the senior communities need a lot more entertainers. There needs to be a lot more people going out there and sharing music, and it doesn't take a whole lot. You don't need to have the best equipment. You don't need to have all the songs perfect. You don't need to have a ton of experience really to just go out into your community and start sharing that music with seniors. And I just wanted to go over a few notes I made before the stream today about the agenda for the call. So just a general welcome. I'm going to go through a question and answer period of the stream. And I'm also going to address a couple of the questions that I've been finding more commonly on the channel. And hopefully I can give everybody some value by answering those questions to this audience. And instead of just typing like a few sentences in my response to a lot of the questions that some of you have been having, I can just answer just all of you at the same time and perhaps elaborate a little bit more on some of those questions and concerns you have as you develop your business and as you go out there and get started playing music for seniors. So welcome to the stream here. And if this is our first time meeting, I just want to say I'm very grateful you're here. Happy to join you. If you're ever interested in playing music for seniors and shining love and light in your community and bringing your music to senior communities, I try to put as much value in the videos on this channel as I can. And I'm always trying to come up with new ideas for everybody. So glad you're here. For the call today, we're going to go through a lot of different things, a lot of cold calling we're going to be making this particular live stream as well. I'm going to share with you some of my approaches to reaching out into communities around New Hampshire and around New England. And I'm going to bring you with me along the call. I'm going to put my phone on speaker. And unlike last week, I'm going to try to use the mute button here and mute out every time I give my personal number. So a couple of you mentioned in a previous live stream that it's probably not a good idea to share my personal information during the live streams. And I agree with you, and I appreciate you pointing that out. So hopefully on the calls today, I'll be able to hit that mute button when I say my phone number and then go right back and you guys can hear me. So I just wanted to say welcome, and we will go right into making some of the calls. Oh, firstly, also I wanted to touch base on some of the questions before I go in there that I've been getting commonly on the channel that I want to address real quick. And that's the types of songs that I play for a senior community. If you're wondering, like, I have a whole video on this on the channel about the songs that you might want to consider playing for senior communities. But when I'm going through my song lists and just preparing and rehearsing for these shows, I really don't have a set list that I bring with me as far as like a piece of paper and I put it in front of me. It's all from memory. So, for example, for the memory care show today, I opened up with Mr. Sandman, then I played Somewhere Over the Rainbow, then I played What a Wonderful World, Que Sera Sera, Can't Help Falling in Love with You. I got a lot of people singing with some Beatles songs that I did when I'm 64. Yesterday, I played Rocky Raccoon. I played a little bit of Johnny Cash. I played some Folsom Prison Blues. I played some Ring of Fire. And I'm always looking at the audience. And I'm looking like, are they singing with me? Are their eyes glazing over? Are they smiling? Are their toes tapping? And I start to look at like feedback from the directors and the staff that's constantly moving about through the community and just search for signals, like whether they want more upbeat, whether they want a little bit more, calm down a little bit. But usually in the morning, like my show this morning was at 10:30. And usually I'm able to open up with a slower song and a slower start, and like kind of wake everybody up and kind of lift them up generally. I'll play You Are My Sunshine. I'll play a couple of sing-along songs that get everybody kind of moving and maybe tapping their toes. I'll ask everybody if they'd like to do a warm-up with me. And before I even get a response, I'm like, do, re, mi, fa, so. And then they finish with me, la, di, do. And I'm say, okay, sing it backwards. And I turn around like, do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti. Then I kind of make a little show of it and everything. And okay, I'm moving, they're moving, they're singing, they're getting warmed up with me, and then I kind of open up with a song that everybody starts to sing along with. So as far as the types of music, the types of songs that I open up with the memory care community, it's always sing along, familiar, insanely recognizable songs. And then just trying to get everybody to feel the music and not just sing along with me, but like I'll use like my guitar like this and I'll swing the neck back and forth and give them a cue, like, and puff the magic dragon. And then, sometimes I'll pick it up a little bit. Also, looking at this community, it's really hard to tell what stage of dementia they're at in the memory care community. And there's a lot of different stages. Like some people are really advanced in age, and I'll kind of go back and like some older songs, like I'll play like a Patti Page, I'll play Old Cape Cod, or I'll play like some older Hank Williams, or I'll play like some old folk songs. I'll bring out my harmonica and play, just I've been working on the railroad, or Oh Susanna, or, just something very easy to recognize when you're playing the harmonica, just to get everybody kind of alert and awake and just like, oh, we know these songs. We can sing with Chris. This is going to be a fun time. And then I'll just joke around with everybody. Also, I've been getting a couple of comments on the videos about what response works for our activity directors. If you choose not to make a phone call, how does email work, and how does even snail mail work? And I find that my first go-to is making a phone call if I want to get in touch with the director. And then if the phone call doesn't work, then I'll reach out with an email. If the phone call and email doesn't work, then I'll reach out with a snail mail. I'll usually send them a flyer or something. And if those three don't work, then I might visit them in person if it's a local community. But I'm always trying a different approach. If you find that a phone call might not work, don't keep calling them and leaving a message. Like that obviously doesn't work. It doesn't prove too many results. So just try something else, be gentle. And not every community is going to get back to you. So whatever method you try as far as reaching out to the community, just kind of understand that, activity directors are busy and they may be understaffed and they may be facing some challenges that you may not kind of realize. So I take it all with a grain of salt and say, if they're meant to get back to me, they'll get back to me. So for the stream today, I want to bring you with me along some cold calling. So I've got a list in front of me, and Just like last week, I'm just gonna kind of go through what I'm doing here. I got through about 14 calls the last time I had a live stream like this, and I have the results over here in this column from all of these calls that I did. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna keep going down this list. I've got the community over here, and I've got their phone number right over here. So community and phone number, and I'm just gonna go right down this list and bring you with me along the call. So hopefully you can kind of see my approach and maybe learn something. And maybe this is something that you're already doing, or maybe you haven't ever cold called before, but it can be kind of a nerve-wracking experience if you've never done it. But if you have a plan, if you have like a list printed out, if you are leading with the intention of service and kind of understanding that, I'm meant to talk to the people that are going to answer the phone. If they don't answer it, then it just wasn't meant to be. I usually pick a day between Tuesday and Thursday to contact directors, and I pick a time between 11 and 2. So we are right at the tail end of when I like to call on activity directors. And I see a couple of comments in here. Hey, what's going on? Let me just take a look at some of these here before I get into the calls. Hey, from Vista, Cali. Hey, Joe. Hey, good to see you, man. Thanks for joining me on the live stream, and all the helpful supportive comments that you give me on each one of the videos. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for your helpful videos. Wishing you all the best. Thanks, David. I appreciate that. I really feel a good boost of appreciation and support from you guys when you say that. So I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you. JJ6 strings. Oh, cool. There's a question here. All right. I'm going to take a question. I appreciate all you do. I'm ready to move into doing this full time. I started off not charging much, but since it was a side business, now that I want to go full time, I'll need to increase my price. Yes, you will, especially if you want to do this full time and replace your income. So I wish you all the best of luck for doing that. Ask me any questions along the way, and definitely stay tuned with all the videos. And if you have some questions about or some comments about what you'd like to see in future videos to address challenges that you're currently having as you go to full time, definitely ask me there. All right. And you say, how would you recommend I handle increasing the price? I was charging only $50 for an hour, but to go full time, I'll need to double that to $100 an hour. I usually adjust all my prices at the beginning of the year. Some communities that book me throughout the year give me a contract to sign, which gives me fixed in on a price. And as soon as they start booking in for the next year, my approach is to, as I'm talking with them, say, I'm excited to book another show with you guys next year. And I love playing for your residents. And for 2027, my fee will be $100 for the hour. But my approach is usually when I'm booking for the next year. And I typically start booking for the next year in July. So 6 months into this year, so June, July time period, I'll start booking for next year, and I'll let everybody know, all my customers, that I'll be raising my price, which I typically do every year, with like usually $20 increments. And it's usually something that I don't get too much pushback on. Everybody understands that costs are increasing, especially gas. Like in the Northeast, let me know in the comments, how much is gas where you're at in Vista, California, Joe? It's $4.50 a gallon here. And that's been fluctuating between $4.50 and $4.75 and up and down, up and down. I don't know what's happening, but especially when you're on the road so much, it gets a little bit pricey. Hope I answered your question there, 6 strings there. Hi, Steve Walker. Hey, what's going on? I'm just going through here to see if we got any more questions here. Right here, I call between 8:30 and 9. They go into staff meetings sometimes and not. Yes, yeah. Morning sometimes is challenging, but you're right. They do have staff meetings that everybody gets to go together in about 9 o'clock or so. So if you can catch them before then, maybe maybe that's a good time when they're sipping their coffee and going through their emails. I'm finding that very challenging. All right, here, a few more. I'm playing assisted living community this Friday. Yes. I watch most of your videos, and they are truly very helpful. Thank you. Gas $5 in Illinois. Oh my gosh. Maybe raise your fees as we approach this next year. You're booking stuff for next year, but I'm glad you're watching the videos and glad you're getting some value from them. All right, everybody, we're gonna take a look at the cold calling now. We're gonna take a moment here and just dive into some of the calls, and I'm gonna put it on speaker so everybody can hear me. And again, every time I say if I leave a message, every time I say my own personal number, I'm going to try to mute it at that moment, so you guys don't hear the personal number, and then I can keep this up on live and keep it up on the channel, because last week's video I took down because I said it so much. So let's get into some of the calls here. Let's see if we can get anybody on the phone and see if we can book a few calls during the live stream today. And if you guys have questions, just shoot those right down in the chat, and I will take a look at those, and we can answer some questions and bring everybody some value. And let's see if we can go here. All right, first call. Here we go.
Please leave a message after the tone.
Sounds like a general mailbox. Good afternoon. My name is Chris Ekblom, and I wanted to reach out and see if your residents at Colony Retirement would love some live music. I play folk music and country music and a lot of oldies, and I've never visited you guys before and wanted to see if you would enjoy having a new entertainer. I live in Derry, New Hampshire, and I visit the Worcester area quite a bit, and just wanted to reach out and see if your residents might enjoy somebody new. I can be reached at 60. Can't wait to hear back from you. I thank you for everything that you do, and have an awesome Tuesday. Bye-bye. That's the normal result. That sounded like a general mailbox, so we just leave a message because it didn't seem like there was another option there. So I'll just take a little note right here in the side and put just left voicemail, going down the list. On to the next call. When we have everything listed out just like this, it makes it really easy to just kind of go down, fire them right through. All right, hang on a second. No, 978 3600. We just go right down the whole list here. Oh, and I see a couple questions. I'll get those next time. After this call, I mean.
Thank you for calling Corcoran House. This is Donna. How may I help you?
Yeah, good afternoon, Donna. My name is Chris Ekblom. I wanted to play some music for your residents and cheer everybody up with some tunes and melodies. Do you know, is there somebody at your community that sets that up?
Yes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer you upstairs to her voicemail, because I don't think she's in the office right now.
Okay.
All right?
Who would that be?
Noelle.
Noelle. Okay, thank you.
Yep. Sure, hold on.
Noelle is such a pretty name.
Hey, Donna.
Hi, is this Noelle?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were the front.
No, I was holding. I think you had just sent me up to activities.
I sent you an activity?
Oh, I just called, and somebody said that they were transferring me to someone named Noelle to get in touch about playing music for your community.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It's been a long day.
No, that's okay. It sounds like it. I know exactly the feeling. Would you be able to transfer me to activities?
Oh, it's Noelle. Hi.
Oh, hey. Well, I'm glad I got a hold of you.
It's been a long day.
It's been a long day. Okay. Well, I hope that it gets better as the day goes on. My name is Chris Ekblom. I play music. I play the guitar and sing, and I wanted to just reach out to you guys and see if your residents ever enjoy a new entertainer.
Yes, I am actually in the hunt for new entertainers, so you called at the perfect time.
All right. It was serendipitous. I had a feeling, this would be a good time to call. So I'm glad I got you on the phone. I know activity directors are always busy. So I live in Derry, New Hampshire.
Oh wow, you're far.
And I visit, I travel quite a bit, and I wanted to reach out and see, it's because I'm always looking for new communities to visit and just cheer up seniors. I was really close to my grandparents. So like every time I do a show at a community, I think about my grandmother. And like I said, I've never visited before. So I wanted to reach out and see. I play the guitar and sing and play harmonica, and I do quite a bit of different kinds of music.
I mean, can I give you my email and then you send me an email with a little bit more information about you, what your rates are,
Of course.
dates you're available and stuff, and then we can communicate via email?
Yeah.
I'm actually about to head out to go on a shopping outing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's no problem. What's your email?
Yeah, so it's N Perez, Perez.
Z as in zebra?
Yes.
Okay.
At hallkeen.com.
Can you spell that out?
HALLKEEN.com.
.com. Awesome. I'll send you an email and we'll be in touch that way. And I hope that you have a wonderful shopping outing or whatever activity you're planning. And thank you for everything that you do for the residents.
Oh, thank you so much. And thank you for reaching out.
Oh, my pleasure. We'll be in touch. Thank you.
We'll be in touch. Have a great day too.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Smiling is a big part of making the calls. I'm so glad that I got to talk to a director. That was only the second call. And this is a great time, just making those calls. We got an email address. I wrote down her email and I'm going to follow up with her at the end of this live stream session. And I'm just going to continue to go down this list. But before I continue on the list, I noticed that there were a couple of questions in here. Let's see if I can find some. If I fail to respond to some of your comments, I apologize. I'm just trying to get through this quick to get through the list here. Places I've played for years, finding that very challenging. Sometimes it can be hard to deal with emotionally. All right, I guess. All right, just starting out. Do you ask what their budget is so you don't price yourself out? Okay, great question. No. I don't ever ask their budget. I go in with the price. This is the price, and then experience will teach you where you need to be. If the residents are saying, when are you coming back? You're our favorite performer. Then you charge top dollar. You say, okay, I'd love to come back. Looking forward to visiting everybody. My rate for an hour show is $150. And they'll either say, great, we'll sign you up for the show, or, it's too much for us. And then you say, well, what works best for you? Then you can kind of be inquisitive. There are communities that I visit that their budget is $75. Like they cannot go anything more, but the residents love the show. So I visit them and my rate has been $75 for like 5 years. And they're not too far of a drive. They're like 25 minutes just to the north of me in a town called Raymond, New Hampshire. It's a small little residential community and there's like a bunch of little old ladies there that just love the show. And I'm happy to make their day a little bit brighter with some music. So I keep my rate at 75. Hope that answers your question. So don't worry about pricing yourself out. Just get the experience there. Just set a rate. You're going to make a call. My rate's 100 for the hour or whatever it is. If you're just starting out, I'd say start at 50 to 75 and then just get a feel from there. Thank you. Also from Williams. Richard, you're from Williamsport? Yeah, buddy. It's great to see you on here. That's wonderful. That's my hometown. We're going to watch the Little League World Series this year, I hope. Retired 2 years ago. I've been doing nursing homes for about a year. That's awesome. Oh, you've been very helpful. I'm so happy I could be helpful for you. I'm trying to bring as much value as I can to the videos that I create. So I'm happy you're finding some value there. I need something about the new cruise virus. I don't mean to let me just read this question here. Mr. Drucker. Hey, Chris, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but I heard something about the new cruise virus. I have not heard of that. I'm not sure. I don't know. Did the 2000 viruses have a huge impact? And what did you do to adjust to still serve the communities? Thanks. The homes in your area. Haven't heard of it. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing's happened, but I mentioned this in a comment before. I'm not vaccinated. I don't, it's just a personal choice, like as far as just COVID goes. But if this is completely different virus, it says the new cruise virus. I'm not sure, but I want to be respectful of the communities and I want to be open and honest. If they ask me, I'm absolutely honest 100% of the time that I'm not vaccinated. And, I want to be safe for the residents and, what the protocol is usually. So I try to my policy is honesty every time. If they're not asking me, I'm not telling anything. If they do ask me, then I'm honest. So I hope that answers your question. All right, let's go down the list here. 1617. All right, 208, 06, 50. All right, this is call number 3.
Thank you for calling Shirley Meadows, a 2-life community. If you're having a maintenance emergency, please press 8. If you are having a medical emergency, hang up and dial 911. If you know the 4-digit extension of the person you are trying to reach, you can dial it at any time. For a dial by name directory, press 9. For the executive director, Veronica Baez, please press 1. For maintenance, please press 2. For resident services, please press 3. To apply to live here or other lease-related issues, please press 4. To connect to the 2-life headquarters, please press 5 to hear these options.
Sounds like this
again.
is an
Press
apartment
star.
complex. I'm going to go with 0. See if 0 is an option.
Thank you for calling Shirley. We are sorry, there is no one available to take your call. Please record your message after the tone.
I'm just going to give a general
Press
message.
star to discard the recording, or press any digit to end the recording.
Good afternoon. My name is Christopher Ekblom. I play music for senior communities, and I wanted to reach out to Shirley Meadows to see if your community residents might enjoy a new entertainer. I play folk music, and I play some oldies, and I play some popular tunes that get everybody's toes tapping and get everybody singing along. And I've never visited Shirley Meadows before. I'm not sure if that's something that you ever do for your community. But I would love to talk a little bit more about possibly bringing music to your community. My number is 603. And if you'd like to get back to me, I'd appreciate it. In the meantime, I'm wishing you a wonderful Tuesday. Enjoy the sunshine. Have a great day. Bye-bye. All right. So when I go into Google and I'm searching these communities, I don't always read the entire description. Like sometimes it might say like 55 and older living, or it might be an apartment complex and not a community at all. I just go down the list and I call the number and I let them tell me. Like sometimes Google has the right listing, sometimes they don't, but this is just a note right here in the side that said left a voicemail. Moving on. 225. A lot of times, like at the beginning, I would try to like filter all these calls, like really like detailed, and just try to read every little bit about it and look at the community and just research it, go to the website and find out who's there and how many beds are there. Just like it's too much, just go down the list. And then you might not get them on the phone anyway, but if you do get them, then that's the time to do some research and maybe get some details from them. Moving on to the next call.
Hello. Thank you for calling Benchmark Senior Living at Shrewsbury Crossings.
Oh, this sounds like a good one.
This call will be recorded for quality purposes. Please listen closely as our menu options have recently changed. If you are looking to reach the community, speak to a staff member, or speak to a current resident, please press 1. If you are a vendor calling about services or billing, please press 2. If you are an employee or have questions regarding employment opportunities, please press 3. If you are interested in speaking to a member of our sales team regarding pricing or availability, please press 4.
I think I'm going to go with 2.
For all other inquiries, please press 5.
All other inquiries, let's go 5.
We will try to connect you with our team.
Let's see where this goes.
Thank you for calling Benchmark at Shrewsbury Crossings. This is Allison. How may I help you?
Yeah, hi, Allison. My name is Christopher Ekblom, and I play music for senior communities, and I wanted to talk with somebody about cheering everybody up with some melodies. Do you
Sure,
know...
let me go ahead and I'll transfer you up to our programming director, Mike.
Wonderful, thank you.
You're welcome. Hold on one moment. Hi, you've reached Janet DeSanti, program director at Shrewsbury Crossing. I am sorry I've missed your call. I'm currently away from my desk. Please leave your name and number, and I will call you back as soon as I can. Thanks, and have a great day.
Good afternoon. My name is Christopher Ekblom, and I am a guitar player and singer and harmonica player. I just wanted to reach out to Shrewsbury Crossings to see if your residents ever enjoy having a new entertainer visit them. I have never visited your community before, so I just wanted to reach out, introduce myself. I live in Derry, New Hampshire, and I just love playing music for this generation, and would love to visit you guys sometime and cheer everybody up. I would appreciate a call back. My number is 603. And I'm wishing you the best Tuesday and enjoy the sunshine. Thank you for everything that you do. Take care. Bye-bye. All right. You'll notice that she said, let me get you to Mike. And then the voicemail said, oh, Shannon is going to, this is Shannon. I'm not at my desk right now. So I never mention the name if it's a question, just like, hey, go into your spiel. I try to be happy and upbeat, and smiling is a big part when you're leaving a message or even talking to somebody else, just like remembering to smile, understanding that, okay, you're not going to get somebody every single time, but just kind of putting that vibe out there of happiness and wellness and good intention. And I always end the message with a compliment. So another voicemail right there. Let's take a look at some questions here coming in. I appreciate you guys being interactive with the call. This is fun. Did the 2000 virus? All right, let's see here. You do special shows. You do special holiday shows. I perform regularly in SEPA, Lehigh Valley area. I think that's very familiar. I think is that in Pennsylvania? I think that is. Anyway, yes, I do holiday shows, and especially for Valentine's Day is a huge holiday show, and of course Christmas. I start my Christmas shows right after the day after Thanksgiving. I'll do like a half Christmas and then half the rest of my show, just regular songs. But I won't always do a holiday show. Like St. Patrick's Day, like I'll play like a couple of songs, like McNamara's Band, or I'll play like When Irish Eyes Are Smiling. But the most part, like I'll do holiday themed songs for Christmas and for Valentine's Day. So wishing you the best performing in the Lehigh Valley area, Steve, and I hope you're doing well down there. I'm going to continue with the calls here. I hope I did not miss anybody having a question here. Wonderful. All right. Moving down. See if we can get a call. See if we can get a call booked here. 108 841 5735. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like we've done 5 so far.
Leave a message after the tone. When you are finished recording, you may hang up or press pound for more options.
Good afternoon. My name is Chris Ekblom, and I am a guitar player and harmonica player and singer. And I wanted to reach out to residents at Orchard Grove to see if your residents might enjoy a new entertainer. I play country music, I play some oldies, I play some folk music, and just wanted to give you a call and see if you guys ever welcome anybody new to bring some melodies and some happiness to your community. I can be reached at. Definitely give me a call back if you'd like to bring in a new entertainer. I would love to hear back from you. Wishing you the best Tuesday. Enjoy the sunshine. Thank you for everything that you do. Have a great day. Left voicemail. All right, take a look at this chat here. All right, David, I missed this comment here. I'm just gonna read it. Places I played for years and been booked for regularly now have new activity directors come in and won't even respond to my calls. This is a normal thing. This happens to me all the time. Like I have good rapport with a community, and then the activity director leaves, and it's like I have to make a new introduction. That's just part of the business. Like, and I've had that same thing happen where I call on the community and just say, hey, I'm booking for next year. And it's somebody brand new that has never heard of me before, or they won't respond to me. And, you just kind of got to take that with a grain of salt. It's nothing personal. It's just, they don't know who you are anymore. You just kind of have to just go to the next community. And if it's meant to be, then they'll give you a call back. Maybe try a different approach if they're not responding to your messages. Maybe this is an activity director that might respond to a flyer if you send them a flyer in the mail, or if you send them just an email, or maybe even a text message. If you have a phone number, sending an activity director a text, maybe just trying a different approach might get you a different kind of result. And don't know if it's a good idea to live stream without people's permission. I'm not sure whose permission I would need to make a live stream. I guess it's my channel, and I guess it's my own. Maybe the people that I'm talking to on the phone, maybe permission that I need. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. We'll find out. It's all a learning curve for me, but this is more like an educational thing for everybody on the call, on the live stream today. So I'll probably do some research. I appreciate you mentioning that, and I'll do some research on that when I'm done with this live stream. So I'm always open to learning new things every single time I do either a live stream or a video or a call. So I appreciate you guys pointing out these things that I do not know. On to the next call.
Good afternoon, Rise and Marvelous, Bob. Can I help you?
Yeah, hi, Bob. My name is Christopher Ekblom, and I'm a musician, and I play guitar and sing. And do you know who I might be able to speak with to perhaps bring music to your community and cheer up your residents?
Hold on 1 second, please.
Okay.
You've reached the mailbox of Dan Russo, Rental Associate at New Horizons. Kindly leave a message, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Dan. My name is Christopher Ekblom. I am from Derry, New Hampshire. I'm a guitar player and singer, and wanted to reach out to see if your residents might enjoy a new entertainer. I play country music and folk music and oldies, and I've never visited before, so I just wanted to reach out and see if your residents might enjoy somebody new coming in and serenading them with music and melodies. My name again is Chris Ekblom, and I can be reached at 603. And I look forward to hearing back from you. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Enjoy the sunshine, and thank you for everything you do for the residents. Take care. Bye-bye. I hope I'm timing it right. Like when I push this mute button, whether you guys hear me say my phone number or not, I don't know. I'll see it later in the live stream when I review this. All right. Left another voicemail. Okay, we're 1, 2, 3. We got 7 in, and we've actually talked with one person. This is actually normal. If you're looking at getting started and playing for senior communities, it's really normal. It's about 1 in 10 is the ratio. Between actually making calls and talking to somebody, a director that you would need to talk with. So 1 in 10 is about the normal thing. Going down the list, 508-393, 56. Done. All right, let's call this. Oh, I see some comments here. I will get back to you.
Thank you for calling Whitney Place. This is Carolyn. How may I direct your call?
Hi, Carolyn. My name is Christopher Ekblom, and I was hoping to talk with somebody about playing music for your residents and cheering everybody up.
Okay, we'll connect you to our activities director. Hold on 1 moment, please.
Thank you.
The person at extension 4231 is unavailable. Please leave your message after the tone. When done, hang up or press the pound key.
Good afternoon. My name is Christopher Ekblom, and I am a guitar player and folk singer. And I wanted to reach out to Whitney Place to see if your residents would ever enjoy a new entertainer visiting them. And I just love serenading this generation. And I live in Derry, New Hampshire, and I just wanted to reach out and see if your residents might enjoy somebody new. I play a lot of country, and I sing quite a bit and play a harmonica, and just try to get everybody's toes tapping and get everybody singing along. I specialize in a lot of familiar popular songs from the 60s and 70s, and I want to try to get everybody's day just to be a little bit brighter. Again, my name is Chris Ekblom, and I can be reached at. I hope you have the best Tuesday ever, and I hope you enjoy the sunshine, and thank you for all that you do for your community. Take care. Bye-bye. That felt a little bit repetitive, but that happens sometimes. Whatever. We put the best intention out there. All right, Joel, you're blowing me up. What do you got here? All right. It's great, but it might be a problem. Okay. You might be right. Oh, man, I got to do what Chris is doing, but I keep putting it off. Mute was time perfect. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. What the grind can be. Muted perfect. Thank you for that feedback. I'm trying to get it so I can keep up this video. Let's see here. They are calling activity directors, life enrichment directors, or dynamic living here in PA now. Yes, so they go by a lot of different titles. Sometimes it's enrichment director, sometimes it's activity director, sometimes it's programming director, sometimes it's life enrichment, and they all mean the same thing. So I always ask for the person in charge for scheduling music. I don't know. Let's see. That's another message for somebody that I did not find their name. Going down the list here. 9700. Okay. Maybe we get a call back during this. Yes, good afternoon. My name is Chris Ekblom, and I wanted to talk with somebody about playing music for your residents. Do you know who I might be able to speak with?
Yeah, of course. Let me transfer you to our activities director. 1 second, please.
Great, thank you.
You have reached Lori Ossett, the Director of Resident Programs at Providence Place. Please leave a message, and I will return your call as soon as I can. Thank you. I'll record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or stay on the line for further options.
Hey, Lori. My name is Chris Ekblom. I'm a guitar player and singer and harmonica player, and I wanted to reach out to you and see if your residents might enjoy a new entertainer. I love playing music, and I love cheering up this generation, and would love to visit you guys sometime and bring some melodies and get everybody's toes tapping. I live in Derry, New Hampshire, and I just wanted to reach out and introduce myself and see about scheduling a show and bringing some smiles to your residents. My number is 603. I hope that you have an awesome rest of your day. Thank you for all the programming that you do for your residents, and I hope your day is great. Looking forward to hearing back from you. Bye-bye. All right, left another voicemail. All right, 9 calls in, spoke to 1 person. Ratio is about right now. I've had calls back from people that say, you sound excited. You sound like you sound like you have good energy. So I wanted to give you a call back. So you never know, who's going to be responding to the call. You could be reaching out there and then a lot of messages get unanswered, but every call, just try to give a little bit of energy, a little bit more, a little bit extra. You might be saying the same thing over and over again, but you're going to hit the right person, and that person is going to call you back. So I think that it's always a good idea to have the high energy and to smile and to kind of, put the intention out into the universe, what you're trying to do, which is bring light and love to seniors. And I think that, someone said to me, no good deed goes unpunished. Sometimes that's the way of the life. Sometimes that's the way, but we'll find out. It's not too loud. I don't know if you guys can hear it ringing. It is ringing, it's just very quiet.
Good afternoon, Briarwood. Maria speaking.
Yeah, hi, Maria. My name is Christopher Ekblom, and I wanted to talk with somebody about bringing music to your community and cheering up your residents. Do you know who I could talk with that sets that up?
Sure. That would be our our Director of Life Enrichment. And
Okay.
I will give Megan, I'm going to transfer you to Megan's office. Hold on, please.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hello, you've reached Megan Dion, the Director of Life Enrichment at the Briarwood Community. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Please leave a message at the tone. When finished, you may hang up or press pound for additional options.
Hey, Megan. This is Christopher Eckblom. I'm a guitar player and folk singer. And I wanted to reach out and see if your residents might enjoy a new entertainer. I live in Derry, New Hampshire. I play country music. I play oldies. I play a lot of folk songs. And try to get everybody's toes tapping and get everybody to sing along with me. And I've never visited you guys before, so I just wanted to reach out, introduce myself. They told me you were the right person to talk with, so that's why I'm leaving this message. I would love to get in touch and see about serenading your residents with music. I can be reached at and I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you enjoy the sunshine, and thank you for everything you do for your residents. Take care. Bye-bye. All right. That one was feeling good at the beginning. Left another voicemail. That's all right. Okay, cool. Couple of questions. Yes. I appreciate you guys chiming in here, asking whatever you like. I imagine you have a Christmas repertoire as well. I do. And I would, here's what I would recommend that I've learned as far as Christmas music. Start rehearsing early. Like start rehearsing your Christmas songs in the middle of October. And especially if you're anything like me, like I go everything from memory. Like I'll play the song. I'm never reading music. First of all, because I don't have that skill set. I don't know how to read music. I've had my phone before helping guide me for the chords and things that before. But the past several years, I've gone everything from memory, and I've started rehearsing in the middle of October. And I just go down the list of songs that I've played every year, and every once in a while I'll add a new song. But start early, because the day after Thanksgiving is when I start my Christmas songs. You want those songs to be kind of polished. Like the whole year you're playing all of these songs, like your normal set list of music and your normal artists. So they have a certain amount of polish to them already. But when you get to like Christmas music, it's like, oh, it's like I'm playing these songs and performing them for the first time. It might be a little bit rusty. So get a list together on the earlier side, like mid-October or so. Start playing and getting those Christmas music. So it doesn't sound as rusty when you begin playing them. Whenever you start, you might not start Christmas music until the middle of December. But yes, I do have a Christmas repertoire, and I start rehearsing that in the middle of October. So, all right, Maureen, do you need to get rights to perform this music? Excellent question. And I have a video that I'm going to be uploading today to my channel about this very question. So there's three different organizations. Well, there's several organizations that issue licensing for performers, but as myself as a performer for a senior community, it's the responsibility of the venue to get the licensing, not the individual performer. And that's the same thing if you're performing at another public venue, like whether it's a restaurant or a bar, they're responsible for licensing. And usually it's from ASCAP, ASCAP, which is the American Society for Composers, Authors, and Publishers, I believe. And then there's another popular one is BMI, which is Broadcast Music Incorporated. And then there is another one that can't really recall off the top of my list, but it's the responsibility of the venue. So no, I don't need to get the rights to perform a cover song. But if I were to record a cover song and then sell it like as a CD or as a product, I would need to get something called a mechanical license. And there's some technicality that goes with that and performing other people's music so that that artist gets credit and that artist gets the royalties, as they should, because they wrote the song. So if you're looking to perform at senior communities, you don't need to have a license to perform live at the venue, but the venue is responsible for having that license. And I made a couple of calls to ASCAP before, and they've responded back to me with an email giving me, just that confirmation that yes, we don't issue individual licenses. It's the responsibility of the venue. I'm not an attorney, and this is not legal advice. And I'm just telling you, just from what my research has brought me, and the information that has been given to me in my own actions, reaching out to these organizations, these corporations, and I've been contacted by a representative to confirm that. I'd like to get somebody on a call and talk with them. But anyways, I haven't been able to talk with anybody so far. I'm also on my YouTube channel. Like I'm trying to be conscious about not recording full songs, or like when I'm performing at senior communities, I can't perform a full song and put it on a video and then monetize that video and make money from it. Like this is another person's intellectual property, and I want to be very respectful for that. And YouTube is very good about filtering videos that have more than like a 10-second or 15-second clip of a song that is written by somebody else. We want to be respectful to these artists, and we also want to be respectful to the venues. So I hope that answers your question, because I've been curious about that as well. All right. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go down this list. So I want to keep going. I want to see if I can get another person on the phone and I can talk with them and just see if they can give me some, maybe some pushback and show you guys, maybe entertain you guys a little bit, see if I can talk with the director and knuckle through some of the concerns you might have as you're listening in. Really quiet ringing. It is ringing though.
Hello, this is Carrie Chandler at Wesley Woods. I'm sorry I'm not able to take your call just now, but if you would please leave your name, telephone number, and a message, I'll return your call just as soon as possible. Thank you.
Hi, Carrie. My name is Christopher Ekblom. I am a musician and I live in Derry, New Hampshire, and I play guitar and I sing and I play harmonica. And I wanted to reach out to Wesley Woods to see if your residents might enjoy a new entertainer. I love visiting new communities, and I just wanted to reach out and introduce myself and see if your residents might enjoy being serenaded by somebody new. And I like to get their toes tapping and get everybody singing along. And I just love to visit you guys. My number is 603. And I hope that you're having a great day. And thank you for everything you do for the residents. And looking forward to hearing back. Bye-bye. Another voicemail going down this list. You'll notice, like, if you start, it's kind of hard to start. Like, okay, I want to do cold calling this day. I want to do cold calling this day. You get yourself psyched up and just like you got your list down. It's kind of emotionally hard to start, but once you get the ball rolling, it's like a snowball. It's like, okay, you get smoother and smoother with the messages. You're just like, I'm just going to go down this whole hill and just ride it out. And a lot of these places won't call me back, no matter how cheery Chris is. But I've already accepted this. And I say the ones that are going to call me back, like really, they mean that means something to me. Like this is a person that I'm meant to get in touch with. And one little bit I just remembered here, if I could give you guys a bit of advice, when a community does call you back, you have a little bit more leverage. You don't need to be so hard on the sale because they've already listened to your message. They're calling you back for a reason. And if you're just starting out with this and you're talking about price point for the first time and they called you back, go a little bit higher. If your price is like $50, go 100. Because they're calling you back. You have the leverage. Let them like react to that. Oh, for a 1 hour show, my fee is 100. And let them respond. So when they're calling you back, you have a little bit more. So no one's calling me back yet, but I'm hoping that maybe we get one during this call. Going down the list, we're at, let's see, 13 calls, almost as much as we did the last time. We'll do a few more, and then maybe I'll wrap up this stream for right now. So 8. 796.
Voice message system. Lucas Community is not available at this time.
It doesn't tell me anything at all.
Please record your message. When you have finished
So general
recording,
message right
you may
now.
hang up or press 1 for more options.
Good afternoon. My name is Christopher Ekblom, and I am a guitar player and singer and harmonica player. And I just wanted to reach out to Lucas Community to see if your residents might enjoy a new entertainer. I live in Derry, New Hampshire, but I travel around quite a bit, and I've never visited your community before. So I just wanted to call and introduce myself and see if your residents might enjoy some melodies that get their toes tapping, get everybody cheered up and singing along. Again, my name is Chris Ekblom, and I hope that you're having a great day and enjoying the sunshine. And thank you for everything you do for the residents and making this world a better place. You have a great day. Bye-bye. Kind of improvising that last line, making this world a better place. That sounds kind of cheesy, actually. I might switch that up for the next call. All right, let's do a couple more. All right, isn't this fun? You're seeing the behind the scenes stuff. Let's see how we react. Let's see if we can get somebody else on the call.
Lincoln Hill Manor, Monty speaking. How may I help you?
Hi, my name is Christopher Ekblom, and I was looking to speak with somebody about playing music for your residents and cheering everybody up with melodies. Is there somebody there that sets up programming for your community?
Yes, his name is Kevin. He's the activities director.
Okay.
He will be here tomorrow. Let me check. Hold on 1 second, okay?
Okay, cool.
He'll be here 9 to 12 tomorrow.
9 to 12. Okay. Does Kevin have a voicemail?
He does not.
Oh, okay. And he's the
Call here.
Okay. I'll try calling him tomorrow then. I'll be between 9 and 12, you said?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and I appreciate you letting me know that, and I'll follow up with him tomorrow.
Alrighty, thank you. And he's here Saturdays 1 to 4 if you want to call then.
Saturdays 1 to 4. He got to work Saturdays. Weekend guy, huh? Weekend warrior? All right. Well, Kevin sounds like a hardworking fellow.
Yeah, he comes in on, he usually comes in Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays from 9 to 12. Wednesdays is supposed to be 1 to 4, but he put down that he's working 9 to 12.
Now that is an interesting array of hours. Does he he doesn't sound like he works the full day.
That he's doing.
Oh, okay. Depends on what's going on over there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if I don't catch him tomorrow, then I guess I'll call one of these other days that he's around.
Probably, let me give you his number so you can call him directly.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that might be helpful.
774.
Yep.
253.
Yep.
3543.
543. Okay. And what was your name? If I talk to him, I can say who gave me this number.
Mary.
Mary. Okay. I appreciate your help, Mary. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
You too.
Thanks. Bye-bye. If we ask another question, we might get a little bit further down that rabbit hole. So we got a number for Kevin. Is Kevin going to answer this number? I don't know. Let's call. Let's find out. Let's see how this is going to go. Who knows? Maybe this is Kevin's personal cell phone number. Maybe this is another community number where he's at. I don't know. But Mary, hopefully you didn't steer me wrong.
Yes, reached 774-253-3543. I'm not able to come to the phone right now. If I'm not available, please feel free to leave the message. Thank you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hi, Kevin. My name is Christopher Ekblom. I called Lincoln Hill Manor, and Mary gave me this phone number to reach you at. I'm a guitar player and singer, and I wanted to reach out and see if your residents ever enjoy having a new entertainer visit them. I play country music and folk music, and I play oldies, and I play a little bit of harmonica while I'm playing guitar and singing, and just a mix of a lot of different songs. So I just wanted to reach out and see if that might sound like fun for bringing in a new entertainer to make your residents happy. So I hope that you're doing great, and I look forward to hearing back from you. My number is 60. I hope you're having a great day and look forward to hearing back. Take care, Kevin. Bye-bye. All right, another voicemail. I'm going to do one more call, you guys, and then I'm going to wrap up this live stream. I hope that wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope that you're doing well. Hope that your Tuesday is doing great. Everybody here who's joining me on this live stream, and if you're inspired to reach out and start making some calls, but you're hesitant, or if you have any questions, you can make a comment on the video or reach out, and I'll be happy to help you wherever you're at.
Laura, how can I help you?
Hey, good afternoon. My name is Chris Ekblom, and I play music and sing and play the guitar, and was hoping to talk with somebody about serenading your residents and bringing some happiness and joy to everybody.
And what do you charge for? What is your fee?
Sure. For a 1-hour program, my fee is $150.
Okay. And where are you located?
I live in Derry, New Hampshire.
Oh my gosh, that's far.
I travel quite a bit. And like I said, I've never reached out to you guys before, never visited your community, and I'm always looking to serenade new places and just bring some good melodies to everybody and cheer everybody up. What was your name?
It's Laura. My name's Laura.
Laura. Okay. So it sounds like you answering the phones, and I assume you're head of director activities over there, or you just kind of do all the different things?
We actually don't have a head of director activity. We are on rest home.
Oh, okay.
So, but I did just book somebody for last Saturday that came in, and the residents enjoyed them. So,
Oh, cool. Do you ever bring in guitar players and harmonica players and singers and stuff?
We do. That's what this guy did.
Okay.
But, I'd be more than willing. I mean, it is a long. I mean, where did you say you're from?
Derry, New Hampshire.
Derry, New Hampshire. How far away is that from like the Worcester area or the Springfield area?
Well, my parents live in Keene, so I usually book shows in Keene and head on down to Springfield that way. I don't know, maybe an hour 20, but like I said, I travel quite a bit, and I tend to book several shows when I'm in the area. So
right. So you have Quablog. You could always reach out to.
Yep.
Diagonal from us.
Yep.
Have you ever been to Quablog on the Common?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I would definitely, because they are right across the hall, and they're a nursing home.
Okay. I'm trying to reach out to as many communities as I can in the Springfield area. You say your name was Laura?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, you want to take a look at a date, maybe put something in the books?
Let me see.
I don't know if you were taking a look at the summer or booking later into the fall, or what you're kind of thinking.
Well, I'm pretty much open on the whatever, but if you actually reach out to Quablog and you book around the same day and time, that would work out for us.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty much open on any day.
August 25th?
August 25th. That's a Thursday. August 25th. And what was your name again?
It's Chris Ekblom.
You're going to spell last name.
E is in Edward, K is in kite, B is in boy, L is in October,
Okay.
M is in mother.
Okay.
I think I said L is in October. I meant L is in love, O is in October, M is in mother. So it's Ekblom.
Okay. All right.
Talk so.
What time were you thinking? We usually have people come in around 1 o'clock because it's after lunch.
Yeah, if you want to do a 1 o'clock, sure. I have that whole day open, and I have the next couple of days in that time frame open, so I'll be calling in the area for bookings just throughout those next several days.
I would definitely call Quabog. I can give you, or just look up Quabog on the comments, QUABOAG. I think the number is 508-867-7716, if I'm remember my mind correctly.
Okay.
But I would definitely do that because they are like right next to us.
Oh, cool. Okay.
They might be interested in that.
And so, Laura, what's your email address?
My email address is Laura, Laura.
Yep.
.brookhaven@gmail.com.
BROOKHAVEN
Yes.
@gmail.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so happy that I got to talk to you on the phone. I leave a ton of messages when I'm reaching out, but I'm really excited. I'd love to visit you guys. I'll typically send an invoice and a tax document the first week or so of August, but I'll send you an email.
Because I have a entertainment fund that I actually need to reach out because I got a donation from the church and
Okay.
for Christmas, and I have an account with them that they will pay for that. But if I have the invoice, I'll have it in hand the day that you come.
Oh, awesome. Okay, that sounds great.
Yeah. Okay, perfect.
Well, we will be in touch.
Okay. All right, and I'll look forward for you looking at your email.
Yep, I'll send that. I'll send my email just to review this conversation this evening, and then we'll be in touch between now and August 25th.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
Thanks, Laura. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
We got one. All right. How many calls is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 13 calls. All right. We actually booked a show. So I'll be sending her an email, and I'm going to put my phone down. We're going to wrap up this live stream. Really happy that you guys joined me on this live stream. And I hope that you got a little bit of value from this. And just the goal of this live stream and the goal of my videos and the goal of the channel is to empower more performers to go out to senior communities and share your music and share your love and share your positivity and just boost everybody up as best as you can. Not all the communities have a budget. I started doing this and I volunteered quite a bit. And you start to get the lay of the land and you understand like what the residents are looking for and what songs like bring them the most happiness. And a lot of times like you'll connect with them, and the more you connect with them, the more I think doors will open up as far as scheduling shows that are paid for you, and also just building confidence as a performer. It can be scary getting out there and starting these gigs for the first time, but don't worry, I got your back. And if you want to reach out to me anytime on this channel, or if you want to I'll try to respond to every comment in all the videos. So whenever you see a new video that I post come up, if you put a question in the comments, I will definitely try to get back to you and I will respond to you. So everybody have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. And I'm going to try to do these live streams on a regular basis. So it might not be every single Tuesday because I do shows sporadically throughout the week, but it will probably be on a weekday. Anyways, I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. Enjoy the rest of the day. And I'm going to sign off on the live stream. So just one more look at this. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for the support down here. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.